Last couple of questions for you, Bernard. Thanks always for your time so much, champ. Now Al Heyman's made a business deal with NBC. Golden Boy's pushing on, doing big things today. You signed David Lemieux and Bob Arum's Bob Arum. How can this all work out for the betterment of boxing?
I think everything that's been taking place that has to do with the sport of boxing, competitive matches. I mean, let's look at Rock Nation, who's dived into the business of boxing. This is all good. This is all great because I'm looking at it from a fighter's point of view, right? And I'm looking at it also from a business point of view. I can handle juggling both mindsets and not let one cross with the other and get emotional about it. See, this ain't a time for emotional. This is a time for now work. This is a time now to really do what you say. Very few people in this business do what they say. And so I challenge the reporters, as you recorded early at the round table, to be our report card.
Sound like JFK right there.
To be our report card. To be our report card, to report what I said and what we said and what we don't or what we do. And this is a challenge to the media. Not to get emotional, not to get personal, but do what's right. And write what's right. You write what you see. You write about the fights that you see and that's being made. When you have that policeman of writers, right? And media people, you won't let us or anybody else feed you junk to try to perceive or make it look like it's real. It's your job to expose the irreproof behavior. It's your job. And it's our job to not put you in that position. And so why not have those juggling performance happening where we know our job, what to do. Y'all know your job, what to do. And it helps at the end, it helps all of us know that we got somebody watching us and watching our matches. And guess who wins? Not only the fans, but TV is happy. The writers is getting the scoop. Nobody's stuck in the writers. They want to get a scoop. They want to know what's going on. They don't want to be bamboozled. And then they get to do their job. They get to fish and do their job. That's their job.
The fighters get the best opportunities.
The fighters get the best opportunities because they want the big payday. They want the notoriety that comes with being the best. They want all the things that a fighter deserves when he accomplished, or even she accomplished things that most don't do. Fighters, that is. You fight the best. You're the best, and there's two other champions. Okay, it's no more longer. It's not a thing where the media is saying you're the best out of four. We understand that they get it right 90% of the time. But isn't it better if I'm in a division and business-wise things are satisfied, then isn't it right if it's 4 champions in 4 divisions that I am the undisputed? I miss the Hagler days. Why do you think I sacrifice so much, even money in certain cases in fights? And a lot of reporters that have been around long enough, Dan Raphael himself, can tell you, there are fights that I could easily squeeze another 100, 500,000, good money, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I sacrifice A for history. I sacrifice B for legacy. And that's what I'm proud of. Yes, I want to live comfortably. I want my kids to go to the best schools. I'm not saying this stuff that I'm running away from, no. Right. But I want to set a clear message to the fighters, whether you're under Golden Boy promotion or not. If you think you're the man, obviously public perception is saying you're the man. But to me, if you don't clear up the division, if you don't stand out to be the one with all these belts, fortunately and unfortunately, that's how we are in the game. The NBA got 1 championship. They got playoffs and they got 1 championship. The NFL got 1 championship. They're the playoffs and they got the NFL championship game.
Even college football now.
College football now got 1 champion. Unfortunately, in boxing, we have a situation. and the situation ain't going nowhere. It's going to stay. So let's deal with the situation, and how we counter that situation is one champion, one king,
Like when you were champion in middleweight.
and we haven't seen that since then. No. You haven't seen the unified champion since I left.
No.
That was important to me. That was important to me to pick up what Hagler picked up from. I learned from that era.
More important than being pound for pound?
And when you hear, yes, it's more important than being pound for pound. Because that's also is the people's perception. Because even if you're not pound for pound and you clean out the division, that division you own. You own it. You own it.
Very last.